Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you guys don't know me, my name is Bhumika. I share my life here on YouTube, and today's video is going to be a goal setting video where I'm going to talk about my quarterly goal setup. So I did this last quarter as well for quarter 2, and I'm going to go over all the goals that I set up for quarter 2 and also start setting up goals for the third quarter. I know this video is a little late, almost a month late. We are almost a month into this third quarter, but trust me guys, I have filmed this video twice now. The first time I filmed it, the audio was not right, and then the second time I filmed it, my energy was low. Like I had edited everything, but I just had to scrap the video. I was in a very low energy at that day, and I was just not speaking with that enthusiasm as I should have if I'm filming like a goal setting video. So I'm back today with the third time. Let's hope that third time is a charm here, because I don't have the patience to film it again, and also I have a flight to catch in 3 hours. So right after filming this video, I am just going to grab my bags and head for Texas. I'm going to Texas for my fiance's graduation and meeting up everyone, meeting all the friends. So I'm very excited for that. I think without further ado, because I don't have much time, I'm going to start with the video. I have my laptop here as always. To start, I'm going to quickly go over my second quarter goals and see how we did, and on the basis of that, just reflecting some of the things that we did and reflecting some of the things that didn't work out for me for quarter 2, I'm going to make my goals or set up my goals for quarter 3. So the first quarter was from April, May, June 2023. So first category was the personal goals, and the first one is take a solo birthday trip. I did take a solo birthday trip, and I did film those vlogs. They're up on my channel, so if you guys want to look at them, just go ahead and look at it. It was such a nice trip. I don't want to talk too much about it, but it was one of the best birthdays I've had in a long time. So yeah. The second one is to make a weekend routine and stick to it. Make sure you have time for self-care to avoid burnout. I think I did pretty well on this. I definitely worked on my weekend routine. I was able to not feel guilty if I'm taking some time off, and I was able to set up a proper routine for the weekend where I feel rested but also productive. And I think I'm going to film a vlog in the near future about my weekends, like how I like to spend my weekends generally living alone here, and how I like to balance my social and my personal space. So yeah, that video will come. Unfollow accounts on social media that don't add value. Honestly, I didn't do that. I tried. I started unfollowing people on social media that don't contribute to my space anymore. But yeah, it's just I follow a lot of accounts, and it's going to take me a long time to do that. Finish my mood board for wedding functions. So honestly, I haven't done this. I haven't done anything wedding related, I feel like, in quarter 2. And then the next one is explore more Boston and nearby areas, spring and summer bucket list. So I did do that. I've been good with exploring Boston around and going to other places. I did do a picnic, which would be the next video that will come, although I did it last month, but I did go for a solo picnic, which would be coming up. And I'm also planning to go for a hike and explore other things around Boston as much as I can, and just enjoy summer and fall also, because I'm not looking forward for winters. The next one was to read 3 books, 1 fiction and 1 non-fiction. I did read 3 books, but all 3 of them were fiction. I did not read any non-fiction books, which is not good, so I should be doing that. Maybe we'll set it up for the next quarter. Plan my bachelorette. So guys, I not even planned. I had my bachelorette in June, so that's a yay. I planned, everything went so well, and we had so much fun. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen pictures by now, but if you don't, then go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My handle is just Bhumika03, and I posted a lot of bachelorette content because everything turned out to be so good that I just had to share. Okay, so this was all about the personal category. Let's move on to the next category, which was wellness. So the first one was to work out or movement 4 days a week. I feel like I've been very good with my movements. I've not been working out in the gym that often, not at all, but I have been good with my movements. I've been taking my walks regularly. I've been exploring a lot of places on foot. One no social media weekend, I did do that weekend. It was actually from Thursday to Saturday or Sunday, and it was actually very nice. That was the same weekend when I also read, like, finished one book from start to finish. So that was good. I think I would definitely like to stick to this no social media weekend every now and then, because I feel like when I have social media, it's good for motivation, but sometimes I fall into the spiral that I'm not good enough, or this is too good, other people are having so much fun, why am I my life like this? So you get into this comparison mode. It's good to detach yourself from social media apps, I feel like. So did that, get facial done, and more consistent with skincare. I have not been consistent with skincare. I have been barely doing my skincare these days. I'm still regular with my sunscreen, thank God for that. I'm never going to skip my sunscreen. So yeah, that is something that I need to work on. That's also because I don't have like a nice nighttime routine. I feel like I struggle a lot with my nighttime routines. So that is also something that I'm going to incorporate for my next quarter goal. Financial is to buy a new MacBook Pro. I'm going to buy it because this laptop has died up on me completely. Book my flight to India for the wedding. I did book my flight to India for the wedding, so that's great. I got a cheap flight and I was like, you know what, I'm going anyways, so might as well book the cheapest flight. So did that, and set up sinking funds for wedding shopping. I feel like I do have like a substantial sinking fund for wedding shopping. It also depends how much I'm going to shop. It's not going to be like a lot because my parents are still going to do everything. It's just for me to buy stuff from here, and just to feel like I'm getting married, if you know what I mean. Probably not, but yeah, that's a whole different story. Set up sinking funds for travel in 2023. I didn't really set up sinking funds for travel because I've had so many unplanned travels, like my bachelorette trip. I was saving for my bachelorette trip, but I didn't expect it to happen so soon. I was actually expecting it in September. So yeah, that happened, and now I'm traveling to Texas. I might be traveling to New York and Vegas in between before I go to India and also Seattle. So I have like a lot of travels and very little time to set up, sinking funds. So whatever. The next one is to save 6K in high yield savings account, and I was able to do that, which is great. I really wanted to, start building up like a high yield savings account so that I have a lump sum of money if I have to buy like a huge purchase one day. This is the account that I don't really touch. It's just for me to keep like saving up for a house or for a car or for something, bigger, or like an emergency fund, because if I lost my job, I should have like an emergency fund where I can survive on that money for like maybe 3 months, 4 months, whatever it is. My last financial goal was to invest $500 in stocks, and let me just check if I did invest $500 in stock. I'm just going to pull up my Robinhood quickly. So it looks like yes, I did invest around $500 in stocks, so that's good, I guess. I don't want to spend a lot of money in stocks because I'm still very new to this. I don't think I'm going to spend like more than $500 in stocks or invest more than that, because I'm not a trader. I don't know these things. I'm just putting in money so that, maybe in the future it will help me, but who knows. So yeah. The next one is YouTube, guys. I didn't do anything in this one. Upload day Sunday, didn't do it. Upload 15 videos in quarter 2, barely uploaded 3 videos. I think not even that. Be more confident on what I do and share on other social media. I have not been that confident. I have tried putting up like a confidence of sharing my stuff with other people, but yeah. YouTube is my safe space. I can talk anything on YouTube, but I just can't promote myself on YouTube, like on other platforms. I'm just not comfortable, but maybe in near future I will be. I should be, but yeah. To make 10 reels for Insta, I made like 2 reels, but I didn't do anything on the reel aspect. And I've also been liking TikTok now. So maybe in the near future I might move to TikTok, but didn't do anything for now. And honestly, that is something that I need to work on. So this was my second quarter goals and reflections that I quickly wanted to share. And now we are going to move on to the third quarter goals. So I feel like these quarterly goals are important because they help you to break down your big goals, like your 2023 goals, into like 4 components. And I know like not every quarter you can do well in all aspects of your life. Some quarters would be good for your personal health, some would be good for your mental health, some would be good for your work life. I feel like it's okay to lag in one and excel in the other one. You should not feel bad about it if you didn't achieve anything. Like I sucked at YouTube this quarter, which is fine, but that was also like a reality check for me to know, okay, if I want to work, if I want to stay on YouTube, I should put in at least that bare minimum effort to survive, to follow, or to achieve my goals. So I feel like it's okay to fail, but you just have to know what you're doing. So I'm going to set it up. So this is the third quarter goals stuff that I have set up. It looks so cute. And now I'm going to start with my third quarter goals with personal category first. And the first one is to continue my healthy habits and movements. I have been good with my healthy habits, like not eating too late in the night, not snacking at midnight, and eating healthy. So I want to continue that. And also I want to start like a little bit of weight training here and there. I feel like I want to build now muscle and strength in my body, and I'm not going to pressurize myself into doing it. Like just little here and there is fine for me. The next one is to have a better nighttime routine. I've already talked about this. I feel like I need to have a better routine, night routine or evening routine, to know how I can utilize my time in the best way possible. I don't want to like work at night, but I want it to be productive, like doing things which I would otherwise do on the weekends. Maybe I can do it at night and still call it like a good, restful, productive night. The next one is to unfollow people on social media. I feel like I'm going to do this. I read one fiction and one non-fiction book, and that is something that I am going to do in this quarter. I feel like I can achieve this goal. The next one is to listen to more podcasts. So I do listen to a lot of videos. Like whenever I'm getting ready in the morning, I would have like a YouTube video going around in the background, but I feel like I should be listening to more podcasts. So I do take trains and walk. The next one is to be regular in my skincare. I've already talked about it. I need to get my skincare routine together. That is something that has been really lacking behind. So as you can see, this personal front is more like mixture of personal and wellness. So I'm not going to do a different wellness section this time. I'm going to do a finances section. So the first one is to buy a new MacBook Pro, which I already have the funds for. I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. Follow my budget. So I do need to set up like a stipulated budget, because I feel like in last 2 months I have been going off budget very often. Like I have deviated from what my budget was supposed to look like, and I have not even followed up on that budget. So I feel like I should do that, so that I know where I'm spending money and where I need to cut my expenses. And save 2.5k in my high yielding savings account. This is way less than last quarter, because I feel like this quarter is going to be a little bit more expensive with all the travel and more shopping and more stuff. So this is going to be a little bit expensive, which is fine. I'm just going to be prepared for it. It's fine. Yeah. $1,000 for my emergency funds. I can add it in my high yield savings account, or I can just keep it in my savings account, like my general savings account. I am going to film a video on my budget, how I break down my checks and how much I allocate to each category, how I do my budgeting in general. I'm going to film that video for you guys very, very soon. Let's move on to the next one, which is YouTube. So I have some things for YouTube which I'm quickly going to go over. So the first one is to try uploading 10 videos on YouTube. I know it's a hefty goal, but even if I'm able to do half of it, I would be very happy. I would feel like I've achieved something. Upload 5 reels on Insta, which is also I feel like is achievable. Upload once a week. I'm just going to try to upload once a week. I know it's not going to happen, but you never know. Maybe I'll manifest it. So my next goal is to have 100 new subscribers. My current subscriber is 4737, and I know this is not in my hands. I can't really make fake profiles and start following me, but I can at least try to be regular, try to try to hack the YouTube algorithm, and maybe I will hit like 100 subscribers. I don't know. This is not in my hands, and honestly I can't even do anything about it. And then the last tab that I have for this quarter is going to be my wedding tab, because I was just talking to a friend that the other day, and I had set up my, I always make like a rough outline of what goals I want to set up, and she suggested that, hey, you should add wedding to your tab, because this is very important and you're obviously going to spend time on it, you're obviously planning it, so that might as well be part of your quarter 3 goal setting. And I was like, that makes sense. It's definitely going to be part of for my 4th quarter, because I will be married in 4th quarter. So I made this, and the first thing that I want to do is finalize all the vendors. So I don't want you to feel like I am doing everything for my wedding. Obviously it's my parents, it's my in-laws, everyone is doing way more than what I am doing here. Because of my situation, I am in US and my wedding is in India, so everything has to be done in India. I can't really do anything, but I'm trying to help everyone as much as I can, and I'm trying to keep my calms down, because I have this problem of controlling things when it comes to events, and I can't do anything about it. So I'm just trying to micromanage as much as I can, honestly. So the first thing is to finalize all the vendors, like my makeup artist and my photographer, and also to finalize all the functions, like what all functions we are going to have a dress code for those functions, and to save the dates to people as soon as possible. This is like very important, because there's not much time left, honestly. Start making mood boards and update them. So I have started making few mood boards last night, but I feel like I need to make a mood board for every event. And the way I'm a very type A kind of a planner, so I have to make mood boards for me, I have to make mood boards for Pranav, and I have to make mood boards for our photographer to see like what all components I want captured in my wedding. Maybe I'm thinking too much, maybe I'm like trying to do a lot, and it can be a lot for some people, but this is how my brain works. I just can't help it. Brainstorm ideas for pre-wedding shoot. I'm still not sure if you want a pre-wedding. I think our families really want us to do a pre-wedding shoot. We won't have time to do a pre-wedding in India, so we are planning to do it here, but I'm still 50-50 on that. Maybe I'll do it if I find a good photographer and if I find something which clicks with me. I don't know yet. Maybe we'll end up doing one. You can totally count me on that. Like maybe I'll do like a engagement shoot, or some couple portraits or something like that. I don't know yet. I still have to think about it, but I just wrote it so that it's out there on my goal. And then the last thing is for work. I'm not going to share that on here because I feel like it's a little private. I work on different projects and I have some of my personal goals related to my work, so I can't really share that here on YouTube, but I'm going to do that after this video. I'm going to write everything. One more thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a vision board for myself to keep it like on my iPad or on my on my Notion, and this is how I made it. Like most of the things that I've added are either some things that I'm working on or something that I want to keep in mind, something that I want to start, like eating healthy, being good with my skincare, being healthy, being productive, but at the same time being very positive about these changes. And I feel like I'm a visual person. As long as I have something in front of me, I am more prone to doing those things rather than just writing it and just keeping it aside and never looking at it before the end of 3 months. So I would have to keep look at my goals, keep looking at my vision boards for things to happen for me. So guys, this was all about it. Hope this video made sense. So this was all the things that I'm going to incorporate for my quarter 3 this year of 2023. I feel like this is going to be too much, and we are going to have too much fun managing everything. But let's hope I do better in some categories that I was lagging behind on quarter 2. And this can also be a motivation for you guys if you want to do something that you are really looking forward to and you feel like you don't have enough time. Maybe you can break down your goals into these different quarters or different months, and just take one thing at a time and then finish it and then move on to the next one. This is how it generally works for me, at least, and you guys should definitely try doing it. And yeah, this is all about it. I hope you guys like the video. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends who would enjoy watching people setting up their goals and they setting up their goals with me. So share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video very soon. Bye.